So this is a live look at George Bush Airport in Houston, Texas, where TSA lines are growing by the minute.
My goodness, this comes as the GOP-backed deal to fund DHS and to pay those TSA workers appears to have faltered.
So Peter Doocy joins us live at the White House. Hey, Peter.
Good morning. And if the people in these long lines are blaming Democrats, Democrats are not getting word of that yet. They are not feeling the heat from angry travelers in long TSA lines. They still will not agree to a deal to fund DHS, pay TSA workers, and this is why.
We need reforms. We need reforms to ICE. This does not have any reforms in ICE, but they've sent us, negotiations are ongoing, and they've sent us an offer, and we'll be sending them an offer back. And I can assure you it'll contain significant reform in it.
And the reform Democrats really want are ICE officers taking their masks off during immigration raids, and they also want ICE to always have judicial warrants during immigration raids. Republicans have countered by saying they would be most comfortable with ICE officers wearing body cams and having their IDs more visible. There was a lot of back and forth like this, but now Republicans say that Democrats keep moving the goalpost. The only thing that seems certain this morning is that the Save America Act, which was for a time attached to this DHS funding, and which President Trump says preserves election integrity by requiring voter ID, is going to have to wait.
We cannot get the whole SAVE Act through reconciliation. We can get some targeted funding, some incentives, try to be able to work towards getting bits and pieces. We're trying literally every track we can on this. We've been on SAVE Act already 2 weeks. We're going to continue to be able to work on SAVE Act in the days ahead.
President Trump says that pretty much any deal Republicans make with Democrats, he is not going to be happy with. Lucky for President Trump, there is no deal right now. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Peter. They don't want a deal. They want people to feel this. They want this to be the reaction, because when you look at the polling, for some reason, even though the Republicans have voted for this, had the legislation there, Republicans are getting the blame for it. And so just like the last shutdown, because they felt like they won, no matter if the president gave them some wins here, people were fired out of the administration, got new jobs, body cameras on. They want people to feel this pain at these airports.
Well, the Senate can't go on that 2-week recess unless they find a way to solve this. And I think the vote could still be as early as Thursday. And this thing was framed out on Monday night, and the president signed off on it. So did Chuck Schumer. He might have gotten blowback from his caucus, but you only need 6 votes to get over the finish line. He couldn't control it last time.
Nope.
So you have the people that are, that are untenable, and they're just ideologues like Senator Chris Murphy. But there's other people you would think, like Jeanne Shaheen and others, that might do it.
Well, I mean, I would say, okay, Republicans can compromise, and just so we can get these lines up and running again, they could work with the Democrats if the Democrats were asking for something reasonable.
Right.
But they're asking for our ICE agents to take off their masks. Why? So that they can be doxxed? So that they could violence? You know, so that they can go to their houses? People can go to their houses and they'll know who they are? I mean, that's not reasonable. That's sharing the identity of our officers who are arresting people who are really bad and are not supposed to be in our country.
Well, and I also don't think that the mask thing is even a part of the debate anymore. They're asking for these judicial warrants. It's never going to happen. How are you going to get 20 million judicial warrants to go arrest people for a civil infraction that they have enforced for years? So those are just non-starters. They want you to rechange the whole legal system for immigrants.
Yeah, 460 have resigned from their jobs. 50,000 airport security workers are not getting paid. And mostly everyone agrees that the TSA, the Coast Guard, the cybersecurity has nothing to do with this, but they're all paying the price. And the reason why ICE is there is because they're still being paid. So what is your point?
The leaders of DHS, they're going to be on the Hill today testifying, and one of the ladies, her opening statement is this. TSA agents are sleeping in their cars at airports to save gas money. They're selling their blood and plasma. They're taking on second and third jobs to make ends meet, and while expected to perform at the highest level when in uniform to protect the traveling public. Many have received eviction notices, lost their child care, missed bill payments, have been charged late fees, damaged their credit, defaulted on loans, and have been unable to even qualify for a loan to help ease the financial burden during this shutdown.
And they don't care.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.